This is a quick video to help you become familiar with the Blackboard portion of victimology. So to use our Blackboard course, you're always going to start at our main menu. You're going to move to the right of the screen and you're going to select I am a student. I'm going to select staff member. This brings you to all of the systems that you have access to. And you're just going to locate Blackboard. It will take you right to the main Blackboard screen. Every course that you are enrolled in at Hudson Valley should appear in a list here on the right side of the page. The course should appear whether you're taking an entirely online course, you're taking a hybrid like our class, or if you're taking a traditional lecture that has web-enhanced Blackboard material. So every course you're taking at Hudson Valley should appear on the right side of the page. To find our course, just click on Victimology. Going to our course will always take you to the announcements page. That's a default setting in Blackboard that most instructors use. So you will always come to the announcements page every time you open our course. You'll know you're in the right course because we have our banner at the top. And if you scroll down, you'll see our first welcome message that welcomes you to the course and provides the Zoom link for today's lecture. The main menu is the most important part of the course because that's where you find everything. And the main menu for every Blackboard course is always on the left side. You can click on announcements, but you don't need to because you're already on the announcements page. As we discussed during the lecture, every week we're going to have a weekly module. The modules will always start on Monday after our lecture and will end late Sunday night. To find the module, you just click on it. This link takes you right to Module 1, which begins January 25th and ends on January 31st. To open it, just give it a click. That will show you all of the items that are due between Monday and Sunday night. Please don't get overwhelmed if you see many items. I really do work hard to balance the course. So for example, you have quite a few assignments for Module 1, but most of them are very short. For example, watching a 4-minute video or reading the syllabus. So please don't be nervous if you see a lot of items. I do try to balance the workload for you. For Module 1, you see you have a textbook assignment. If you click on this, nothing happens. This is just a tab, a placeholder to remind you that you have reading due in the textbook. So you can click on it, but it won't bring you to anything. For required reading this week, you also have the course syllabus. So I've provided a brief instruction, and you can see that if you click on the PDF, that takes you right to the syllabus. Please read the entire syllabus, even though we went over it in class, and make sure you scroll all the way down to the attendance and participation requirements at the end. To get back where you were, you can just find the previous tab. If your back arrow lights up, you can also use that. That takes us right back where we were. You'll note this week you also have a short video to watch on how to take a quiz on Blackboard. It's just about 4 minutes long. You also have your first project. So you'll see a description of the assignment, including that it's due Sunday, January 31st at 11:59 p.m. For the instructions for the project, you just click on the PDF. That takes you right to the instructions. To go back, just find your previous tab, or you can use the back arrow. For Module 1, you also have a practice quiz. It's on the syllabus, so pretty easy. It's just 8 questions. It'll just take you a couple of minutes. It is required, although you're not going to get a score and it doesn't count for your grade. What it's going to do is make sure that your system is working properly, so when we do have quizzes assigned, you'll be confident knowing your system will work correctly. And lastly, you have an important terms assignment. We're going to have an ongoing glossary in the main menu. I've named it important terms. Throughout the semester, you can locate important terms just by clicking on it here. And when important terms are assigned, or I want you to make sure that you review important terms, it'll also be in your module. You can enter it either way. And what you'll see here is that we already have 11 terms in our glossary from Chapter 1. This is a great study tool and I highly recommend it. It's a good way for you to test yourself. You can also have a friend or a family member test you, right? Because they have all the words and all the answers. So this is a great study tool you can use throughout the semester, and we'll just keep adding more and more terms. For week 1, there's just 11 terms from chapter 1. Again, to get back to where you were, you can just click on the previous tab or your back arrow. So that's it for the modules. When you're done with the module, there's other items for you to look at in the main menu. We'll have additional information about projects. Again, here's the important terms. That's our glossary. I've posted an example essay. A lot of students kind of are unsure when we have our first writing assignment of really what's expected. So you can just click on example essay. It'll take you to this tab. If you click on the PDF, you'll see an example essay. At the bottom of the example essay is some important items I'd like you to review. So that's there if you need it. There's also a link on the main menu to the Hudson Valley Writing Center. They are a great source of support and a great resource for students. People may think that the Writing Center is not available to them because you may not be able to use it live and in person, but that's absolutely wrong. The Rating and Research Center is actively at work helping students. They can help you online. They can do remote tutoring. They have English as a second language support. So this link on the main menu will take you to all the services that are available at the Hudson Valley Writing Center. I strongly recommend that you reach out to them if you need them for this class or for any other class you're in. Again, to go back, we just use the back arrow. And lastly, we have how-to videos. Different resources will appear here, and another way to get to your syllabus. So that's it. That's a quick introduction to our Blackboard course. If you are unfamiliar with submitting assignments like your writing assignment on Blackboard and need assistance with that, please let me know and I'd be happy to help.